Scorpio Horoscope for 2025. The new year, 2025, will be held under the auspices of the wooden green snake, which will allow the Scorpio to move calmly, at its own pace, towards its intended goal. The horoscope warns that any haste, or attempts to, force events will lead to the failure of the project. You should also prepare for the following. Financial losses are possible in the first half of the year, so it is recommended to avoid serious expenses or questionable activities. It is better to change jobs or main activities in late spring or early summer. During this period, the stars will help you pass a difficult period more calmly. During the summer period, there will be many small but pleasant surprises from loved ones. The end of the year will be the most emotionally calm. The rest of the time, you should be prepared for the heat of passion. There will be a lot of tasks at work, which will lead to serious mental and physical exhaustion. The heavenly bodies promise help in achieving the promised. Therefore, in general, the astrological horoscope for Scorpios for 2025 is positive. You just need to make an effort, make a preliminary plan, and follow it step by step. Forecast for men. The horoscope recommends Scorpio men to focus on work. It is she who can suffer as a result of constant emotional fluctuations in the romantic sphere. If you pay enough attention to the tasks or planned projects, then serious financial growth is expected in the second half of the year. It will allow you to spend the end of the year in another country. Not only the professional side of life, but also the love side will be intense for men. Natural magnetism will cause numerous acquaintances, romances, and just flirting. But there is no need to rush to tie the knot, as a snake can be treacherous and deceive. It's better to give yourself time to think and test your feelings. Motorists should be more careful on the road in the first few months of the year. Unexpected breakdowns are possible. It is recommended to undergo timely maintenance. The location of the planets will negatively affect the mood of all the signs, which means that conflicts are not excluded, even without a serious reason. Prognosis for women. The horoscope advises Scorpio women to be more careful in 2025. A lot of emotions and interesting events can cause serious changes in life, but not all of them will be positive. The astrological forecast recommends that married couples spend more time together. Sweet surprises and attention will make it easier to survive difficult periods or test relationships for strength. Single representatives of the star sign are promised fateful acquaintances, but you shouldn't think of every man as a potential husband. Agreeing to something serious is better after a long enough period. We must wait until the first emotions subside and the applicant can be looked at soberly, assessing all his advantages and disadvantages. In the professional sphere, women will be stable. The year will pass without major changes for employees. But creative people can get a lot of interesting offers. But you should not take projects of different directions at the same time. The stars warn that you may not have enough strength. Love. The astrological horoscope for 2025 promises a lot of emotions in the romantic sphere. Despite the fact that the period is not suitable for marriage or marriage, early spring will be the perfect time for a proposal. If a couple has been in a relationship for several years, then this year will be crucial. Either a decision will be made to tie the knot or to break up forever. If the year of the widower does not frighten and you want to get married in 2025, then you need to choose the date based on the positions of the heavenly bodies. The lunar calendar will help in this matter. This will help to eliminate superstition. The year promises dating and lots of communication for single people. But it is better not to rush into a love relationship with unfamiliar people, even if they are very persistent. It is better to keep your distance until you have confidence in your partner's reliability. Money. The financial situation of enterprising people will be stable in 2025. They will have many opportunities for additional earnings and the implementation of plans. But you should not believe the promises of quick enrichment from people whose names appear in advertisements every day and immediately disappear. Courses from such millionaires will be a waste of time. Money problems in the first half of the year are possible. You don't need to borrow or lend money, even to friends. The probability of their return is minimal. The stars advise you to give the amount that you don't mind saying goodbye to forever. This will allow you to help out your friends and not spoil your relationship with them. A period of instability is expected in the first few months of the year. To stay afloat, it's worth thinking about monetizing hobbies or existing skills without quitting your main job. When the situation changes, it will be possible to consider the possibility of moving to another area. Career. The horoscope for Scorpios in the professional field promises many opportunities for 2025. Specialists will be able to realize their skills and abilities profitably. During this period, they will allow you to succeed and become key tools. There may be a crisis in the fall, but this will only be another step, an additional motivation for development and professional development. Therefore, there is no need to wait for hints from the universe to change activities if the previous one does not give the desired result. Many opportunities await people who work for themselves. The main thing is to notice it in time and not miss it. A few interesting ideas can take the case to a completely different level, but the stars recommend being careful with credit funds, as it will be difficult to repay debts incurred in the year of the snake. Health. Scorpios should be more attentive to their health in 2025. Excessive stress and strain will not go away without a trace, and many systems in the body will fail. This will be manifested by a lack of energy, increased fatigue, mood deterioration, and apathy. To give yourself a rest, you do not need to wait for a serious illness. It is better to try to maintain a healthy lifestyle and engage in useful practices. For example, yoga or tai chi. Massage and swimming will help to cope with tension. The stars advise not to neglect prevention and regularly visit the clinic for a medical examination. This will eliminate the exacerbation of chronic pathologies or the detection of diseases in the late stages. If they are asymptomatic, it is also worth taking control of your diet and avoiding regular heavy food intake.